Hello and welcome to Wake Up and Smell the Mic S&P 500 review for Friday, March 10th, 2023. It's now 6:32 a.m. Central Time. We start off in the S&P 500 daily chart in DeMark looking back to end of December 2021. I'll zoom into the current area now. The S&P 500 daily chart has printed the combo and sequential buy setup one count. And to negate that for end of today on the 10th, there must be a close above 48.42 for the price flip to the sell setup count 1. The TDST and trend factor down 2 levels are qualified, and to confirm them for this bar today on the 10th, there must be an open below this bar on the 9th, tick lower than this bar on the 9th, and close below the bar on the 9th for end of day today on the 10th. So everything is contingent on the bar from the 9th. And price in the pre-market hours for the S&P 500 at 6:35 a.m. Central Time on the 10th is 39.12. And the jobs report comes out in an hour, and that could change quickly to the upside or get qualified and confirmed for today on the 10th. The D wave down wave 3 and D wave up wave C did print. So to get the D wave up wave 1 to print, there must be a tick higher than this high on the 6th. The S&P 500 daily chart with lines turned back on here. Supply lines, this demand line was qualified on the bar on the 9th. The rules for qualifying and confirming this, so the confirmation bar for today on the 10th must have an open lower than this close, tick lower than this low, and close lower than this close on the 9th. So that's similar to qualifying and confirming the other levels here. I give it a little leeway if it doesn't open lower than this close on the 9th and opens a little higher and satisfies the other two rules. I'll still call it the confirmation bar. And this supply line for the 10th is at 4053.74, and this supply line for the 10th is at 4083.87, and this supply line for the 10th is at 4126.83, and this supply line for the 10th is at 4193.79. The CBOE total put call ratio charts, KST of the put call ratio, had some hesitation yesterday on the 9th. It was trying to hook around and go down while price was going down for the S&P 500, and that's not how that's supposed to go. But it has ticked back up and is headed towards this blue line here. It might not make it to the blue line. The signal line is catching up with it and wouldn't take much to turn around and get underneath it. But for me, that's not a buy signal, as it has to get above these two lines. One of these, if it doesn't and gets back to zero, then that's just proof that we're in this range, and price is being held in check by the ATM pullback alert here in the DeMark daily chart, which indicates more possible upside. And then in the weekly chart, there's an ATM alert indicating possibility of more downside. So price could be in check with the KST not reaching one of these two lines and rolling over, getting under its signal line and heading back to zero. Then it's still let's wait and see game. The S&P 500 support and resistance levels big board chart shows the gray areas at the daily Fortress Fed resistance, top of the cloud, daily channel 3 low, downtrend line from 0104 2022 and the lower Bollinger Band. And price in the pre-market hours at 7:05 a.m. on the 10th for the S&P 500 is 39.10. So to the downside, you would think would be pretty good support here at S1, the monthly support and resistance trend line going back to 5/1/2007. Daily horizontal support from 01/26/21 and another daily horizontal support more recently from 12/21/2022. And then everything is fair game underneath there. S2 38.39, the uptrend line from 09/24/2020, weekly baseline and trend factor down 3. Get under there and it's really a no man's land, as you can see, in the 3700 zone. And the S&P 500 daily AD line and the NDX daily AD line are under their signal lines 21 EMA. And the RAC 1 closed under its negative volatility line at 1.0, closed at 1.85 is pointed down. And the ATR2 raced out of the green zone and is well above its negative volatility line at 76.70. And the PPO extreme took a turn for the worse. It's at negative 2.04 under zero. And the NYSE traditional McClellan breath oscillator to get back to zero would require 3,953 advancers over decliners. And that's more than everything in the NYSE, all instruments in the NYSE. Have a great day.